damn lie. The scripture said they were what?
They were driven forth from among men.
These damn devils was driven forth from among men. From the looks of them, I can see why. Now, you wake up in the morning looking at something like this, I would drive this forth from among men too. And from anything else, I wouldn't want it to be near anything. Thank the Lord he made them look a little better than this, because they got to go into slavery. I don't know if we can stand them if they still looking like this. This ain't no way for a human being to be looking. Read.
They were driven forth from among men.
There you go, Planet of the Apes. They were driven forth from among men. And they say niggas look bad. Ain't this a joke?
Even the animals.
Wait a minute, I'm going to show something. Hold this mic.
Hey, even the animals run from that.
Right. Yeah, I see why the animals don't want to be around. They said that we're niggers, we ain't nothing, we don't look like nothing. I want to compare images here. I want to compare some images. I want to get an image of
Tell them where you're at.
I'm in a book called The Russian Icon. During this time, white people was living in the caves while black people was controlling Russia through the Byzantine Empire, and they was controlling England, France, Spain. They was controlling all of Europe. Now here's a picture of a so-called white man that claims to be civilized and know every damn thing, looking like a damn beast and an animal up in the mountains of Mount Seir. And here's a picture of an Israelite man with his hair combed, beard groomed, got clothes on and all that. Look at it. That's an Israelite priest.
Let me get it. Matter of fact, that's St. Nicholas.
That's St. Nicholas. Now compare his image.
Let me bring it up.
St. Nicholas,
right,
who they made Santa Claus after, who used to give toys to poor black kids in Russia because he was black and he was a saint. See? Compare his pretty image to these heathens here. These group B. Look at that. Especially the guy to my right. Look at it. How the hell are you gonna say that look better than this?
Keep that picture up. keep the St. Nicholas up.
Right.
Because some of the people in the audience is saying St. Nicholas
That's
is black.
St. Nicholas, Negro.
Yes.
He was black. Now, I'm gonna get a picture of hold up, I ain't through yet. I gotta get one more thing in here. Another picture. Because see, the Most High made us a great nation. We got so much to be thankful for. We ruled the world for 1,000 years, and they whitewashed that history, and they lied about it, and they covered it up, and they don't want us to know about it, but we know about it. And we're bringing it out now. Through the grace of the Most High, we're bringing out all the history. Here's a picture of Mary and Christ at the top. See that little picture right there? Mary, the mother of Christ, and Christ is a baby. And they're both black. And guess what the picture's from?
Wait a minute. You sure that ain't a mistake?
No, this ain't no mistake, brother. This is from the Russian icon. Why? Because black people was ruling Russia for over 1,000 years. From the time of Constantine, the great Christian leader, all the way up to his grandsons, Constantine Maximus the 11th, all the way up until the time that the Ottoman Empire came in and sacked Constantinople in 1453.
Hey, let me say this. Hold that picture while I'm saying this. Hold that picture. Because I want to address this to the black women in the churches.
Right.
Yes! Mary and Jesus Christ was black.
Right.
Yes, Jesus Christ was black.
That's
not white.
That's right. Now, but I got a question to ask though. Here's what the white people were looking like. Here's a white woman now. I'm trying to compare her with Mary, and I'm trying to distinguish between the two. How are you going to get this beautiful black woman? Okay, and now here's a complete different thing over here. Here's a white woman. How are you going to say that this thing here can compare in looks to Mary?
Yeah, how about that?
I've seen better looking gorillas in the Bronx Zoo.
How the hell is that, Miss Universe?
Yeah. This thing looked like Throw Mama from the train, just like in the movie. How are you going to compare that with this? You see what I'm talking about? It just doesn't work. Read.
They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief.
Because they're thieves. Read.
To dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
They stole everything, including history.
You see that? You devils was in the caves because We drove you into the caves because you're a bunch of nasty, lying, no good, conniving, subtile beasts, snake, thieves, and worms. That's what you are. You ain't nothing but the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And we didn't want you around us. That's why you was in the caves. But this time we ain't going to put you in the caves. We're going to put you in slavery, put you in chains and whip your back. That's called reap what you sow. That's called payback. That's called doing to others as you've done unto them. And the Most High said you're going to receive double for the crimes you committed against our people. Double for the crimes and the lies that you wrote about Christ. When the Bible tells you Christ was a black man, you wrote he's white. They tell you that the angels are black. You painted all of them white, running around with no clothes on. Michelangelo drawing the arm of God in the Vatican, a long red arm. God sitting up there in heaven looking like a homeless person with a rag wrapped around his waist, and all the angels in heaven got a rag wrapped around their waist, they naked, and Satan is black, he's in a boat down in hell, right, pushing a boat somewhere. What the hell is this?
And they got nerve enough to have a statue of David, a faggot, a skinny ass faggot.
With a small ride. It don't make no sense. With a 1 inch, that don't make no sense at all. David was a mighty man, endowed with power. And he didn't look nothing like that little faggot statue that they got over there in the Vatican City. I want to pull another bomb out of here. We got to keep blasting them with this stuff like this. Let me show this right quick.
And another thing, Moses didn't have no horns.
Moses didn't have no horns.
Dumb, simple ass so-called.
They don't know that talking about spirit and power. Like when it says that he had horns coming out of his hand about Christ. That's talking about power. That ain't talking about no horns sticking out your head. They're just as simple as they can be. Now in this book, hold this again. I always got to keep reiterating the fact about William Shakespeare. I made statements earlier. I said Shakespeare was black. Now here's a book called, I know, what are you devils going to do at home? I know you don't like this, right? Tough. You got to live with it. William Shakespeare, documentary of life. S. Schubam. William Shakespeare. Now let's find out what's in this book. Because I was taught Shakespeare was a little white boy. Looked like a Quaker Oats man. That's what they taught me. I don't know, man. Well, I guess I'll open the book up and find out what's in here. Shakespeare. I know they got to have him in here somewhere now. Now I know a lot of you blacks at home are saying, no, where that guy get all them books from? Don't worry about where I got them from. Just be glad that the Lord bless us to have them, and we bring it out on national TV that about Shakespeare and about all of them. We know the whole truth. See, we don't know some of it. We know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the Most High is with us, and ain't nobody gonna stop us. Ain't nobody gonna stop this program, because this truth is too powerful, and it can't be gainsaid. The life of William Shakespeare is very simple to find out. When I go in this book and I turn the page, let me give you a little rundown about William Shakespeare. He was living during the time of Queen Elizabeth I. And he wrote about Romeo and Juliet. He said that they were black as the night. You got the book with Shakespeare over there too? Because I
got a bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show him that.
Yeah, you can bring that over here. You can bring that. And I'm finding this one page. Finding this picture here.
He might have looked like.
Give me Job 9:24. I want to read something and then I'm going to show something. Job 9:20.
Seriously